How do you get rid of the fire here? Sorry, Brands, to
You
remove your
can just
bonfire.
drag a rectangle around it
Oh,
and
yeah. Hang on,
delete. Press delete.
Doot. There you go.
Or
Thank
when
you.
on the little drawing tag, there's a thing that says clear,
Right.
like drawings.
So what's the order that you guys are moving in right now?
I think Tel's probably at the front.
Runs towards
Auric was kind of in the front as well. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Second
Auric
side.
was.
Sigurd was also kind of close because he was scouting with Tell.
So yeah, I'll move you guys back a little bit. Okay, so you're kind of in this order. As you come out into this clearing and see, there is a woman here. She is wearing a very colourful vest. I had to go for the most colourful token, but the woman you see here has a shock of bright red hair. She is on her knees in the mud, wailing. It's she sounds like she is just overtaken by abject despair. She's cradling something in her arms as if it's like the body of a dead lover. It takes you a moment to realize, and with some confusion, all she has in her arms is a log. But she's cradling it like it's, a friend, and crying. And encroaching upon her are several skeletons.
Skeletons!
Ooh,
Oh god, skeleton warriors.
the Skeleton Wars are
Alright.
coming.
Tel hates skeletons. She's gonna spring into action.
Okay, I would like you to roll initiative.
Woo! Here we
Okay,
go.
you'll. Do you need to clear turns or?
I guess so. Let's get rid of
It'll-
that.
Hang on. See if it.
Or will it just? I don't know. I always found that it would just duplicate people, and it
It doesn't
would be
help
a
if you roll
nightmare.
the same thing.
Well, I
Yeah.
did roll 17 again.
Okay, I'll try. It hasn't
Oh.
duplicated
Yep, it
you
changes
though,
it.
so maybe it does just.
Yep.
Right, it updates us. Okay.
Cool.
Sweet.
Damn it! Now I've forgotten how to. There we go.
Awesome.
Okay, she springs into action slightly slower than everyone else.
22, nice. Gilly is the springiest of the springers.
Yes.
So okay, what are we going to name these
Springer
skellies?
Spaniel.
Oh.
Skellies. Skeletons around.
Chat, any ideas? We need skelly names.
What's skeleton?
Skeletons.
What skeletons are we gonna? What the heck are we gonna do these skeletons?
Shiver their bones.
Yeah, there's so many things you could do with skeletons. It's like. That's right, in Hecate's dungeon, because of Undertale, they were all named after, like, awful fonts.
Well, there it is.
Yeah, they're
Miriam
naming
Fitz,
them
after
Sarah
fonts.
Calibri.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
All right, if we're gonna do some font stuff, then I might as well suggest
Dooley.
one.
Dooley.
Yeah,
Chiller.
that's
Chiller. That's a good one.
The most hated font of designers outside of Comic Sans is clearly Brush Script.
Oh, I was gonna go for Jokerman.
Oh yeah, Jokerman is awful. Yeah, I mean there are
Yeah.
the obvious ones that like everyone hates, like Comic Sans, Jokerman,
Oh god.
Papyrus.
Yeah.
But then there are ones that like lots of people actually use that designers hate, which is like Brush Script. It's like.
It's horrifying. What is this amalgamation?
Oh no!
Yes, Brush Jokerman, yes. Is
We've
gone.
inadvertently made the worst font ever.
Yes.
God, I don't even want to know what that would look like.
So,
I
okay,
feel
I'll
like we need to know.
Next up on deck
quickly
is
roll
operating
initiative for these
systems.
guys.
Try no operating
Okay.
systems, thankfully.
So, let me see. Okay, so initiative 4, Brush Script Jokerman, is a 4. 5 for Chiller. Let's put these in. 4 and 5, not doing so great so far. Miriam gets 15, and it's a 4 for Sans.
Yeah, We'll say
Okay.
operating systems will be up on deck. How many Linux distros can you name for monsters?
Oh god.
Gentoo, Red Hat, Ubuntu. Shit, already ran out.
So okay, with that, Gilly, it's on to you.
Okay, is our distance to movement still 30?
Yes, it is.
You're a halfling, so it's 25.
Is it
Right.
25 for halflings? I thought it was 25
It is
for
for
dwarves.
It is.
dwarves, but
I can just make
Yeah, halflings also and gnomes because they are small.
Oh,
okay.
it. Okay, I think I can just make it to sneak upon Chiller and do a sneak attack.
That's not how sneak attacks work.
Oh, okay.
What?
I'll just
Yeah.
normally attack them.
hang on.
Well,
Kind of. If
if you have advantage, or there's somebody else within 5 feet of him, then you get a sneak attack. But
Oh, okay.
or
yeah.
if you're currently hidden. It depends if
Yeah.
the skeletons have noticed us yet, really. Like,
the fact that, well,
also whether this counts as a surprise round, because if this counts as a surprise on the skeletons, but then they're in the same initiative order as us, so I guess it doesn't.
what I'll say then is, Gilly, go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Okay. Where's my stealth? There it is.
Okay, and I'm going to roll perception for... Okay. I'm going to say that Chiller did not see you coming. You get to stealth up behind him and
There was a tree in the way.
stab him in the
so-
back. Yeah, true.
And you
Okay.
are still covered in tree bits.
Yeah.
Yep.
I look very
Being
much
very
like
stealthy
you.
right now.
Blends in, yeah.
Okay, so, yeah, you get advantage on this attack, so,
Yeah, absolutely good.
yeah.
Okay.
Fun
Go ahead and
fact,
make
when
that
I was
attack
making the
and possibly
token
get
for
stealth.
Gilly, Shaz came in and she was like, "Why are you making a token of yourself?"
Nice.
I can't believe Kate is literally a halfling.
And I said, "No, Shaz, this is Lauren's character. She's a halfling rogue." And then Shaz goes, "Why is Lauren playing you?"
I was so inspired.
Nice.
Right.
So, okay, go ahead and move and make that attack. Okay, that unfortunately is a miss.
Aww.
Oh,
Stuck
Yep.
landing all the way to the end.
The way this skeleton is just jerkily moving forward, yep, you just swing and miss.
oh,
Too bad.
Aw. Gilly
Okay.
looks very crestfallen. Like she was really hoping to get the jump on this spoop.
Yep. Just your
Oh.
plant experience of the last few hours has
Yeah.
shaken you, it seems.
She wants to kill something.
Yeah.
She's in a bad mood.
even if it's already dead, she doesn't care.
That's
Okay,
even
I'm
better.
gonna
because
say-
all the hits.
I'm going to say that you used your bonus action to hide to go and try and get that sneak attack. So that'll be the end of your turn. We move on to Brand.
Brand sees that there is someone pretty dang close. And he figures, well, it's probably a good idea to make sure that whoever this is doesn't get friggin' slaughtered. He's not his favorite thing to do, but he isn't really at ability to do much else, so he's going to light up.
Okay, let me see if that hits. I believe it does. So, you fling a firebolt at this skeleton, and briefly, its eye holes are illuminated from within as this firebolt slams straight into his mouth. You do indeed hit.
Yeah!
Cool. And yeah, that is 6 damage to this skeleton.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
He just waves off
It
his
reels
hand.
for a moment.
Oh, nice. He waves off
Cool.
his hand and sort of steadies himself against the tree.
Awesome. So, okay, with that, we're on to Miriam Fixed, who continues approaching
Oh no!
this person here, yep, continues approaching Razzle, and is going to make a stab attack at her.
Oh no!
That is a terrible roll. What is wrong with me today?
Woo!
Yeah. So that's a 9 to hit, which does not hit. But she is prone, so he gets advantage. Okay, that's better. Yep.
The karma for
He
the
does
old woman
indeed
didn't
hit.
work.
But rolls
Oh.
minimum damage. Yep. Razzle takes a little bit of damage. She doesn't have a bar at this point. But yes, She takes a nasty cut across the arm. It doesn't seem to faze her. She's just focusing on the log that she's cradling in her arms. Yeah. So, okay, that's all for Miriam. On to Auric. Great.
Attacking Miriam fixed.
Yeah, unfortunately that does not hit.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, you watch as your bolt flies straight in between its ribs and out the other side without hitting anything.
That's an impressive feat.
It's very frustrating.
Yeah.
One of the
Yeah.
cons of battling skeletons.
Indeed. So, okay. With that, unless you have any bonus action to make,
Nope.
okay, we're on to Diggard.
Okay.
I like how we're all
Come
kind of
on,
stacking
you can
up
do
here.
it, Diggs.
Pigs.
Diggledorf.
Cinder, is your mic off by any chance?
Oh
Cinder, we
no.
can't hear you.
I'm here.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
My mic was
There
off
we
for
go.
some reason. There we
Right,
go.
right.
that's
Well, your
weird.
actions speak louder than words anyway. Yes, you do indeed hit with the longbow, so go ahead and roll damage. Or get damage to that. 8 plus 8.
Whoa,
just eight.
Okay, that-
damn.
Just 8.
Frisker is in your favor.
It's
would
Last time it was
be
in my
pretty.
favor.
So who were you aiming for?
Miriam.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So you will watch as this arrow slams into the head of Miriam and just knocks the skull neatly off its shoulders. The skull rolls to the
Ooh.
floor, and
Yay.
after a couple of moments, all the bones just collapse around it. Yeah. So okay, that's
Yeah.
one skeleton down.
Okay.
Bam. So Tell, it's on to you.
Okay, well, Tell did not come all this way just to have the person she's trying to find get killed by skeletons. So she is going to charge forwards, charge up some kind of inner power, and release a turn undead against
Awesome.
the skeletons. So let me just... Is there a button I can do for turn undead? Okay, so each undead creature within 30 feet of Tell must make a wisdom saving throw. DC will be 13. On a fail, they can only use dash actions to move as far away from Tell as possible for 10 rounds, 1 minute, or until they take damage.
Cool. So, okay, start making these throws for Sans. That is a natural 1.
Woo.
Chilla rolled 17.
So Chiller passes.
And that's a natural 2 for Brush Script Jokerman.
Sweet.
Cool.
Be gone, Brush Script!
I can
I am not
cook
really
up a
bad
macro
shit.
for you later.
These two are
I am
terrified.
Brushkip Jokerman.
Chiller has no chill.
I am
It's true.
Script Jokerman.
Brushkip Jokerman is simultaneously whimsical and pretentious.
Amazing.
So, okay,
Okay.
with that, do you have anything else to do on your turn?
That was an action, and I'm out of spells, so I can't use bonus action. So yeah, that's me done.
Okay, cool. So, with that, Sans begins sprinting away as fast as he can. 1, 2, 3.
Oh no, it's gonna be like
He's off the battle map.
Later.
Bye.
Yep. He's gone off the reservation.
Sayonara, suckers.
He did not sign up for this shit. He's leaving.
Chilla, meanwhile, keeps single-mindedly marching towards Razzle, getting an attack of opportunity from you, Gilly.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot at it with my short bow.
That will mean that you...
Oh, that would have disadvantage. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh,
I
wait.
didn't realise that because it was moving away and went out of range. Right, I thought the range would change. Right, okay, never mind.
I would allow this. I'd allow this.
Yeah,
'cause-
this is-
yeah, why not?
I'm really
Yes,
not used
okay.
to playing a rogue yet.
It's okay.
I'm gonna be bad at it for a while.
So, okay, go ahead and show the damage for that attack.
Okay,
If you click short bow,
there we
yeah.
go.
Woo.
Ooh,
Cool.
that's
Yeah.
So,
nice.
nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, as this skeleton tries to step away from you too, and it has its sword out ready to stab Razzle, You just casually draw your short bow and plunk it in the back of the head. And much like Diggood's shots, the skull just rolls off onto the ground. Sits there, like, clacking for a little bit, and then falls silent and still. The skeleton
Make a game out of this.
collapses.
Nice.
Let me get a quick 3
Yeah.
headshot.
Hat trick.
Shot.
Hat trick. Hat trick.
Headshot.
Cool, yeah, a very handy way to dispatch the skeletons. So you find yourself with, well, okay, Brushgrip Projokerman, by the way, is also sprinting away as fast as he can.
Eh, I'll be back in your typographist's nightmares!
Oh.
Yes. So you are confronted by this glassy-eyed, weeping, bleeding woman kneeling on the ground with her log. She doesn't even seem to have noticed you arrive. As you see this terribly sorrowful scene, I want everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
Okay. Wisdom. Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh,
finally.
Oh no.
Oh.
Great. So
Mine go through?
most of you are okay. Gilly, finally, the... I know, your first one did
sorry.
appear, Gilly.
I didn't see it
Yeah.
there.
And you failed, so...
Oh.
Gilly, the veil of sadness has been weighing on you, and seeing this woman crying her eyes out, and you recognize this is Razzle. You have no idea what happened to her, but she seems despondent, and it just gets to you. You take 1 point of sadness, as does Brand.
Alright.
the other one.
Oh, sorry, Auric, God.
Alright.
Brand is fine.
Where have
Yeah,
you guys
Brand's
been putting that?
So in the character sheet, I just commandeered the other resource field.
Oh,
You can define it
dang
as
it!
sadness.
I'm using that.
You can actually add more of those if you put the little
Wait,
click
really?
the little plus icon.
Yeah,
Oh,
plus icon.
so you can. Okay.
Infinite
'cause I've got
resources.
I've got to track a few resources for mine, so I've been using
Yeah,
it. But I haven't
I'm
had to
keeping
track sadness yet because
I've just been putting it in
Tell is
crates.
immune to sadness apparently.
Keeping track of
Yes,
crossbow
seriously.
bolts for one thing.
I assume you've already taken a lot of shit in life.
Yeah, she's seen some shit in her time.
So she's just going Life of Brian on it.
Yep. She's,
That way. Always looking on the bright side.
Oops, sorry for that. Thank you.
oh man. I'm gonna sort of I don't know what to do. Hey, you okay? It's alright, they're gone now.
There's no response.
I think
Gilly
we
kind
need
of
to
runs
get her
up
out
and
of this
gives her a
forest.
She's just rocking back and forth, holding her log.
Well, I don't see why we should go any further if we found her. But wait, does she still have the stone?
Do you want to check her?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to. Is that an investigation check?
Yep, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Great, I am not the best at that.
Brand will come over and lend a hand because he's kind of wanting to get that stone and get the hell out.
You see Tell gingerly try and investigate the clothes of this person, and as your hand gets close, she just clutches the log tighter, and you can't get past the log. You don't really want to disturb this. It looks like she's in real... Yeah, you're not sure what if it will have taken the log away from her, so you just kind of shy away from checking her clothes. Brand, meanwhile, what do you want to do?
Well, let's see. Yeah, I mean, like, freaking... He's gotta take a look himself.
Yep. Brand just shoulders you out of the way, Tell, and plunges a hand right into Razzle's tunic. Yeah, it doesn't take you long to find the stone. Your hand comes out, it reaches you feel something hard inside her clothes, and yet... Let's keep it clean, please.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I'm really glad I'm
You
not
come
the
out-
person whose mind went there.
well,
I'm glad I'm
with
fine.
We're all
a
terrible
pyramid
people.
of crystal, yeah.
Ah,
This
it's
appears
funny
to be
because it's a
the long
stone.
stone.
Well, it looks like we found what we're looking for, so I suppose we should go as fast as we can, hopefully.
Wait, we can't leave her here.
Oh, I wasn't suggesting we leave her here. I was saying we all go. Very fast. Very far away.
Yeah, that's
Well, we might have a
Let's
bit of
be
trouble trying to get her
careful.
to come with us.
I'm sure there's some way to do it.
Brand, make a quick perception check.
Well, let's give it a shot. Boop. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you notice nothing. Yep.
I am going to tuck
Okay.
that thing away in my satchel, though.
Okay.
Great. One pyramidal stone.
Well, she's not responsive, so there's not a lot we can do to convince her to come along. The only thing I can think of is pick her up and carry her out.
Auric taps Brand hesitantly on the shoulder.
Yes, he turns around.
Holds up a slate. Real?
Real? It's a point, isn't it? Gracious me, I guess we ought to take a moment for that, shouldn't we? Well, he has the
Yeah,
stone
you
in
want
his
to-
hand.
Yep, she was carrying the stone, and when you checked her clothes, if there was an illusion on her, you would have kind of, your hand would have passed through something, you know?
You can say that he is solid. You can say that this is also solid. It seems illusory, at least.
Auric is
I
satisfied.
think you would have felt something different if there was an illusion on her. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she's been charmed or something.
I can't really get rid of that sort of thing.
No, I'm tapped out on spells for the day, so...
Oh, wait a minute. I need to look up something.
Meanwhile, there's just a constant stream of tears from
Actually,
this person.
maybe I could do something. Brand's just going to take a second to put another hand on Razzle's shoulder and try this on for size.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's see.
If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throw against the relevant effect. Good choice.
Yep, you cast this. Yep, you definitely feel that the magic has worked as it suffuses the body of Razzle. But in her Dimana, there's no change. She just continues sobbing.
Well,
At this point, she lets the log roll out of her arms.
she's
Alright, I'm gonna take the opportunity to pick her up in a fireman's lift and try to just get her out first.
Okay. Tell has picked up Razzle.
Oh, I picked her up. I didn't need to roll for it. I just pick her up.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going.
Easy enough.
I am bolting back the way we came as, like, marching the hell out of this wood.
Yeah, let's leave as fast as we can. I have a very bad feeling.
Yep. Hold on for just one moment. I'm just discussing something with someone who's being secret.
Okay.
Haha!
Oh.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Secrets.
Okay.
See, I don't know if I would have made a character who had, like, a secret if I'd known that, like...
If you'd known we were gonna have two.
Yeah.
Brandon's
Yeah,
gonna
sorry.
do one thing. He's gonna pick up the log at least because he isn't sure if it's still gonna have significance.
Yeah, okay, that's
The thing about Tell is that she's got a secret, but she's also a terrible liar, hence the
Wait,
nickname.
it's the same, right? It's not different.
No, it's just the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
Cool.
log from
Just
Razzle
checking.
has been gained.
So, okay, yeah, going back over to the map of this area, do you go back the same way you came, or do you try a different path?
Oh, I'm going back the way we came,
Yeah.
because
Yeah. Okay,
we know
you-
that route is safe.
Yep, you begin a full run out of the Veil of Sadness, moving at speed.
We can't do a full run because we've got two people with lowered movement speed because of sadness, and one of them's a
Well-
halfling, so she moves slow.
Yeah, yes. I mean, you're moving quickly as you can,
Okay.
rather than like stealthing
Right.
forward, is what I meant.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you begin making your way back out of the Veil of Sadness, taking the paths that you took to get in here. Partway through, I'm going to ask everyone to make another wisdom saving throw, as the effects of the
Alright.
forest still weigh on you.
Okay.
Right.
Hey, Gilly is fine.
Ah!
Oh
Oh.
wow, that is my
Oh, no.
first failed wisdom
Oh.
save of the
Now we're all slow.
adventure.
Now we're all slow.
sobbing in your ear for the entire half hour as you jog out of the Veil of Sadness has an effect on you.
She's
And,
getting my scabs wet.
We'll be out
this
shortly.
distresses you intensely. You take 1 point of sadness.
Oh, I hate when people get my scabs wet.
So eventually, you reach the first fork, this 3-way fork where you originally went on the path towards the swamps, where you were shortly after attacked by sturges. As you reach here and start down the path to leave, suddenly, out of the undergrowth to one side of you, Tell, running at you in a full dash and then this leap, this pounce towards you with claws out, is this massive tiger-like beast.
Holy shit!
Terrible
Oh
day.
boy.
I
I would ask you to roll initiative. Just tell, roll initiative against this thing. Yeah.
Roll
Okay, you-
initiative.
Oh boy.
Hang on. What's initiative? There it is. 13.
Right. You brace for impact for a moment, and as you do so, Razzle pops off your shoulder. The beast disappears, and so does Razzle, and you hear footsteps running into the forest.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Are you shitting me? I was so done with all this magical bullshit.
I'm curious. I have to ask a question. Since we're dashing out, does that protection from evil and good do anything against this?
It's on one person.
Ah, yes, on Razzle, specifically.
Yeah. Yes.
Razzle, who is now not here.
Well, I was
Yes.
hoping that it might be like a fey being, and... no. Alright. Guess not.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, whatever it was, it's disappeared.
Ah, great.
Yep. Tell, you open your eyes and there was nothing there, and you're quite surprised to learn that, yeah, Razzle
I
has
think
also
we're gonna be
disappeared
home
and
for
run off
dinner.
into the forest.
Well, I mean, I guess this is a choice now. I mean, we have the stone, right? We have what we came for, but we can't just leave her in this forest.
Presumably not. Unless we
Maybe
have
we
any...
should send someone to run back to town and hand in this stone. What do you think?
As you've stood here discussing this, the footsteps have died away. She's been running off into the distance. You can no longer tell where she went exactly. And yeah, she was invisible running, so yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought she just literally just teleported out.
Oh yeah, I thought
No,
she just straight
no.
up disappeared. This
Yeah,
was
we thought
information I
she
did
just
have.
I did say you hear footsteps running in through the forest.
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant like a long way away. I didn't realize you meant away from where I was standing.
No. Yeah, okay, so going back to that then. Yeah, she pops you off your shoulder, turns invisible,
Right.
and you hear her running into the forest.
Yay, snap
Well,
decisions.
you know what? She just willingly ran back in, and it's... I mean, she's clearly under some kind of charm effect. I feel like this is way beyond our level.
Well,
Well, we're all still here, so evidently we aren't doing too bad. I mean, I wasn't here for half of it. I was in a plant, but I think from what I've seen so far, we've done okay.
we have more people to worry about than simply one at this moment. If she's been surviving this far, I guess. Bren's
I don't
troubled,
wanna
but he
leave
suspects
her.
that it's probably better to just head back.
So, Brand, as you mentioned, Brand, yeah, you do have the lockstone, and you kind of reach into your bag to confirm it. Tell me, Brand, how many gold pieces did you have?
Not many. 10, to be precise.
Because you now have 0.
That's fine.
Didn't you have the 100 that we were all given each in advance payment?
Oh, that's right.
That is
Well,
true, yeah.
I guess it's still 0.
Okay. Well, no, you have about 80 at this point.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like I've been... great.
You realize, Brand, as you look through your bag and there's, gold missing, you think she was faking it.
Well, I think that might have been a ploy. We got what we came for, at least. Trying to take it in stride, considering, well, we have, like, 2 very depressed people, and we should probably get out, but he is a little disgruntled.
Okay. So you continue. What is everyone okay with that? You continue down the path back out to the Veil of Sadness.
I don't feel good about leaving her in here. I mean, yeah, she must have run back in for a reason, but who's to say that she was in her right mind?
I can't say that she is, but I also don't know how long the people that stuck in prison can actually last there. I don't know if there might be a riot inside, or if there's other problems. It's a difficult one, but I feel like it'd be better to at least head back to hand this off, if anything.
I didn't realize that there were people stuck in a place. I mean, if they're the first concern, then yeah, we've got to get them back, and then maybe come back for Razzle.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
we
what I
can't
was
just
Yeah.
leave her here indefinitely.